right
So
here. Why are you always complaining? And what you do for yourself, or pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. And my people were also oppressed. We hear all of this stuff all the time, which a lot of times I really can't debate what they're saying, because some of what they're saying, there's some truth in it, because we're often blaming and saying the theys. But I would love to dive in real quick, just for the people that are listening and watching, even specifically the Illuminati. Right. When we say, like, to me, I say fuck the Illuminati. I say it with heart, so much so, like, man, I don't give a fuck about the Illuminati, because one, that's Roman Catholicism, which I don't subscribe to. Right. I don't care about this illuminated group of scientists that they thought they really they had some information and they were illuminated. I feel like, and I've heard you say this, and I think I wrote down your quoted that we are the illuminated ones.
Right.
So when this whole Illuminati that we hear about, I say fuck them. And I don't care about, because that's make believe when they want to say Jay-Z's an Illuminati and this boogeyman concept, and all the people wanted to say I was in the Illuminati. I ain't no fucking Illuminati. I was like, black people don't even know how to spell Illuminati. Like, I done been to Jay-Z's house. Ain't no rituals going on over there. You know, like so when I say that, why, as our community, why when we get in the conscious community, why when we get on YouTube, we see all this shit of, oh, they done sold they soul to the devil, or oh, they throwing up signs. Like, I don't, fuck that shit. Like, but I do subscribe to numerology. I do understand symbolism. I do understand that there's spiritual.
Okay, guys, Illuminati, fake.
Yes, numerology,
100%
real.
What, this is episode 92. What does that mean in numerology terms? Okay.
Oh no! Don't look
something.
It up.
It means.
Don't look it up. It may be dangerous.
Okay, here we go. The numerology number 92 is an intuitive humanitarian.
Oh, nice.
Is a compassionate and tolerant team worker. Look, guys.
Oh, right. That's
right
our number.
This is the energy. Me and Adam right now are displaying the energy of compassion and tolerant teamwork.
Enlightenment, even.
It's actually, this is kind of perfect. The number that means tolerant teamwork.
Really? Oh, tolerant teamwork. There we go. Perfect. I love it.
The most intolerant, racist shit ever. I believe in numerology now too. Thank you, Nick. You've convinced me.
Yeah.
Warfare going. But I, as someone who came from the projects, somebody who still got cousins dying in shootings, who still be in these prison systems weekly, I'm not gonna put a they on the or say that someone else when I know I'm God. When I know my power, I don't give a fuck about what they got or their story when I know they want what I got.
But see, that's why this idea is so psychologically enticing, because it's like
you want to be powerful.
Right, because it's simultaneously, it's not your fault, but you have the power to change everything because you're God.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's I can imagine it being a high for like 2 weeks, and then you being like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired of being God. Jesus, I just want to relax.
Exactly. So why is it that we tend to give them so much power? And when did that come? And like, it has to be before slavery. It has to be before colonization, because even I've been to the motherland. They're divided. Now, of course, colonization and the Europeans came in and kind of set some of that up.
Oh yeah. So part of the belief system of this mythology is that when black people colonized the entire world, they all lived in a complete, beautiful, peaceful harmony. There were never any wars or conflicts before these lighter races came around.
That's okay. That doesn't sound right, but okay.
Right.
But in tribalism, there had to be a hierarchy. There had to be a king and a monarch. And if I want to say I come from a king, if I want to say I am a god, I have to really embrace that and can't say someone else overpowers.
Right. Well, I think we need to understand the sacred sciences that you alluded to, that we had, that that we have.
Right.
Sacred.
There are some people that came in, sat at the feet of our ancestors and our people, learned, and took that sacred knowledge.
Thutmose and all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then, second time, coming back to the continent, plan to destroy and take everything.
Facts. We know the Europeans came in and raped and pillaged.
Exactly.
We know that.
Thus, seeing how we operate and how we move and the deeper sciences that we know. For example, the Dogon. The name of my company is Serious Minds.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But when I talk about this, I'm talking about the Star Series.
Right.
How did the Dogon know that was out there? Unless we mapped that out. Unless we came from that place and brought that.
It's beautifully designed.
Okay, exactly. So they came and figured these things out among us, and they crafted this society. And listen, let's just get something really, really straight. We are the first Freemasons.
Yes.
We are the.
Oh my God, they're covering everything.
Everything. It's a universe. Everything stems back to this crazy origin.
Wow. They're the Freemasons too.
They're everything.
Illuminated ones.
Yes.
We are the first ones to establish secret societies.
Yes.
That's us as a people. They took all of that from us and set that up to rule what we call this present system that we live in right now.
Right.
They consider themselves illuminated ones among them.
Of them.
Because they put us to sleep.
Right.
So now
How did they do that though?
You like that?
Some thoughtful reflection here.
You know,
How did
there's
they
a
do
lot
that?
of. There's a lot. I don't know if it was just for the sake of the movie. I'm hoping it's just for the sake of the movie. He doesn't actually believe it, because a lot of this Yakubian mythology is sort of present in Get Out, the movie Get Out.
Really?
Because think about it,
fascinating.
you have
totally, yeah.
you have a white family
Right.
that wants to, because part of the melanin crap that he gets into later is this idea that like white people don't have souls. Okay. And that's why in the movie Get Out, the white people can like inhabit the black people's bodies.
This is crazy. It goes
And think
deeper
about it,
and deeper.
How do they keep capturing the protagonist? They put him to sleep.
They do. They
Putting him
hypnotize
to
them.
sleep, right? They hypnotize him, right? It's all the language. It's the same like crazy language: hypnotizing, sleep, lack of soul, putting, going inside of them, taking them over, taking what is rightfully theirs. They're literally white people stealing their
Jordan
birthright,
Peele
their
recently
bodies.
came out and said, he didn't want to work with white people. Jordan
Maybe he
Peele was
believes
the
all this
director of Get Out.
Right. I hope he doesn't believe all this stuff, because I mean, his show was hilarious.
It was, yeah. Keenan and Peele.
Keenan and Peele.
If we were so powerful, how did
and
they
this is a
come
question
in and do that?
I hear a lot, man. They put us to sleep by taking the very thing away from us that we depended on the most. If I said to you, what is the most...
So this is a good question. It's a good question. It's like, if we were the superior people, how did these barbarian cavemen steal all of society away from us?
important thing that keeps your life, that wakes you up in the morning and keeps you moving and motivated during the course of the day. Whatever that thing is, if I took that from you, would you be able to exist?
Nah, you
No,
took
right?
my essence away.
I took your essence away, and then what if I fed you the wrong food?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
now you're not getting the nutrients.
Right.
The essence of you was taken away from you. All right. And then I moved you from one location to the other and mixed you up with some people that you can't even really communicate with. Right. And I did this over a period of time in different places on the continent, because we haven't talked about.
Well, this is the only place where it kind of touches on some truth, because the slavery thing is.
do you like the cameraman's like, I need a shot of his hands. I need to have his hands like moving and gesticulating across the table.
He's trying to mix it up. He's trying to be artistic here.
No, but he doesn't answer the question.
No.
Because the original question is, wait a minute, how did the lesser, lighter races take over in the first place? How did they get power to mix us up in the first place?
Yeah.
And he said all he said was they take away our essence. What the fuck does that mean?
Nothing.
This conspiracy theory has some plot hole, Adams. I think I need to make a video about the plot holes that are in the Nation of Islam origin story, okay? This is some shoddy, lazy writing. Did Rian Johnson write the Nation of Islam origin story?
How would you fix the plot holes? Because I'm curious. if the dumb people were the masterminds, that seems like a pretty big challenge to fix.
That's the problem, because simultaneously you can't make the evil people smart, because you don't want it to feel like the people you're appealing to, they can't feel inferior. They can't feel inferior, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to workshop this. We'll have to have a story meeting about how we fix this, Adam.
I think it could be something like Idiocracy, where the really dumb people just have superior technology. Wasn't the guy in Idiocracy kind of subjugated by the dumb people?
Yeah, but that's just because
he was outnumbered.
He was outnumbered. So maybe you'd have to have some sort of outnumbered. That would be the trick. They outnumbered them.
We'll fix this up.
Roving bands of white Europeans outnumbering the true African Europeans. And they stole UK from them.
Yeah.
And France and Spain from them.